What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be checking out the full 1.0 release for Swarm Grinder. There's supposed to be a new garage area where you can equip items to modify your different stats and stuff, but I don't seem to be able to use that yet. There's also supposed to be a lot more gadgets where you can also choose how your build plays out, but I also don't seem to be able to do anything there. So I guess let's jump in and see if I can get anything. Maybe you have to do some of those side quests to unlock stuff, not sure. So I have a dashy thingy. Let's see, railgun, cleaver, or torch. Let's try some burny stuff here. Global burn chance plus 8%. Enemies spawn based on how many of the eggs you break out. So you can kind of choose how your build plays out, or how many enemies you want to spawn at one time. So we got some Gatling gun damage here, and some active skill damage for that. Let's head to another objective down here. You also have to constantly keep your fuel up by killing enemies and picking up these little collectibles. Didn't mean to grab that, but I guess now I'm in an explosive type build. Explosive burns, it looks like. Go ahead and dash over to the next thing. Kind of getting creep blocked by those guys. So I'm going to want to grab some more stuff that synergizes with what I have, I suppose. Burn damage, burn duration, global burn chance. That sounds kind of cool. Hopefully I can get some health scaling to ramp that up a bit. But not sure if there's anything for that. I probably need some AoE damage. So you have the fuel pickups, and then they'll also drop some HP pickups like that. You got some little obelisks that give you temporary bonuses when you're in the area. I'm gonna grab that stuff before it fades. Let's re-roll that probably. And then grab the Gatling gun. Crit rate, missing health, or attack speed and cooldown. That sounds good to hit more often and trigger my on-hit effects with the burn and the explosion a bit more. I'm gonna try and really ramp up my attack speed to get the procs going a bit more. Dash out of there, grab some pickups before they fade. This might take a while though. We've got railgun, detonator, cleaver. Let's go with the detonator again. Every 15 crits, all explosive skills burn chance, or 10 explosions creates a huge explosion. I definitely need some AoE, and I don't think I have much crit yet, so let's go here, I think. Keep moving on to some more upgrades. I can pull them into the damage station to get a bit more clear here. But I need to keep going for the upgrades even though my damage is terrible right now. I'm not really sure how I'm going to deal with all of these, though. Need more explosive-based stuff, I suppose. I can't move, I can't dash. Not sure what was up with that. Cleaver, torch, or scattershot. That sounds like some AoE. Shoots deadly projectiles in a spiral pattern. Sounds good. To work on my proc chances a bit more to get the explosion and burn going, but that should help a bit with the AoE. feels like it's a bit too easy for those tiny little guys to block your movements. Got Gatling, Scatter Shot. Let's grab some more Scatter Shot here. Attack speed, rapid fire skills, magazine size, or cooldown. Let me get some attack speed, I think. More procs. Man, my AoE damage is really bad though. Grab that before it fades. Try and get all the pickups. More scatter shot sounds good. I just can't even move with those guys right next to me. Active skill explosion chance sounds pretty good right now, since that seems to be my only AoE damage. I think bioshards are the meta currency, the little red crystals you spend on the meta upgrades in between runs. Please, more explosion procs, please. I'm so weak. Dash out of there. Got a mini boss type guy on me right now. Let me grab the explosion thing, I think. 15, 10 explosions, all active skills, explosion chance. Probably need that. I think those are both active skills, active, so they should have the passive bonuses from these. I don't think this is the build though. That is so many enemies right now. I can barely even work towards the next upgrade. I guess there's two in this direction at least, but these explosions do not seem to be helping that much. Got another upgrade, gonna go for some more detonator here. Pump that AoE damage wherever I can. 4% more explosion chance, sure. I can kind of clear out two directions at the same time at least. But it's a struggle right now. I'm running out of fuel, and I might just not have enough killing speed to replenish it. Damage station, but I can't really remain in the area without dying. I guess I'm just dead. I can't really sustain with my low damage right now. That's unfortunate, I guess. Gonna have to modify the build a bit and see what I can do next time. I can stay in the damage station for a little bit now, but I'm just not really getting any fuel back. And I'm just slowly dying. I can't even move at this point. Oh right, that build did not work at all. I got a tiny amount of meta progression. So 3,000 plus enemies with Bullet Storm. I guess let's go again and try to not do that. I think the burn thing was pretty useless. The explosion thing maybe helped, but it did not make much of a difference. So I'm gonna stay away a bit as they land so I don't accidentally pick one up instantly. Let's try the crit base thing here. Global crit chance. So stay away as those land. I don't remember what the pacemaker does. Upgrades to health and fuel, sure. Dash out of those. Need some AoE now. Let's go ahead and grab the scatter shot then, see how that does in a second run. Try and kite through the damage station when possible. Torch, Arsenal, Cleaver. Let's go with the Arsenal. Active skill damage 20% is okay, but my AoE is still pretty bad. Try and farm them in the damage station for a bit. Go for some more upgrades now. Dash out of there. Let's grab some more scatter shot for now. Pierce, attack speed, or burst, or enables after burst. Fire 6 more when the magazine empties. Let's go with the Pierce for now to pump up the AoE damage. Dash out of there. I guess farm on the damage station for a bit. Let's try and clear them out. Arsenal, scatter shot. Let's get the scatter again. Attack speed, pierce, cooldown. Let me get some more piercing for that. I guess more scattershot here. Pierce counts. Sure. My AoE is still really bad, so may as well. I can't move. Like, there's nothing even blocking me. They're on the other sides of me, but they're not actually touching me there. Grab a bit of crit stuff, if it lets me. I'll grab some scattershot, more AoE. Seeking power of bullets. That actually sounds interesting. That could help with the ones that aren't going to hit anything. So that should be a pretty big increase in my AoE, actually. Like, the ones firing behind me can maybe hit some enemies now. Try and grab all these pickups. Man, it just takes so long to kill anything, even with a damage station. I think piercing homing bullets would be a bit more effective than this, especially with a damage station almost constantly up. Let's grab some lucky charm here for some crit stuff. Crit damage by current fuel. Next damage is crit damage. I guess probably the global bonus here. Kite back to the damage station every time, I guess. It's so hard to kill stuff. Need a little bit more to break out that upgrade. Another scattershot upgrade I can get and grab over there. Cooldown, duration, and projectile speed, attack speed. That sounds kind of interesting with the homing effects. That should make it more likely to hit with them, I think. So I guess I'll try that. Then I guess I'm just living on the damage station for a while now. I'm never gonna kill that mini boss, am I? need a bit more for that upgrade. I guess I just can't have it. Sick. Please, I need damage. I beg of you. Just give me the upgrade. More scatter shot, I suppose. Really need more AoE damage. Cooldown, rapid fire seeking power of bullets for all skills. Sure? The ones on the other side don't really seem to be homing though. Scatter shot, I guess. Global duration and decreased speed. Every skill shot increases attack speed by 2%. Double projectiles, scatter shots magazine size drops to 0. I don't really know what that would mean. Surely that would make the homing bullets decent, right? Oh my god, my damage is so bad. Why? I can't kill anything. What is that? Feels like the fuel and health pickups are a bit too short. A lot of the time you can't even grab them. It also feels like enemies are a little bit too tanky. Like I've just been fighting the same enemies for like 5 minutes now. And I need more upgrades, but I can barely move. I can't move. There's nothing even hitting me. What? Like, one enemy will somehow block me, and then other enemies will catch up, and I just can't even move for some reason. Alright, guess I'm just dead. Sick. Alright, my AoE damage just doesn't even seem salvageable. Let's try the other dude and see how he does. So survive 10 minutes. Can't swap anything there. Can't go into there. I can get one tiny upgrade somewhere here. I guess a bit more health regen. Health, fuel, or detonator. Maybe some explosive stuff here. Because every time my damage just seems so bad. Let's grab the crit thing here. Feather blades, cleaver. I think the feather blades can hit pretty often, so that might be good with the detonator explosive stuff. If I can get a lot of rapid hits with it. Let's go with the crit here. Blades crit chance, that would be pretty good. Sure. That'll work on both the cleaver and the feather blades. Grab some fuel up here. Torch, arsenal. I think I reroll this. Grab some more. Actually, let me grab the vortex blade, I think. Some of the blades have passives that synergize with each other, and then each of these can trigger the explosions as well. And that also seems to do a lot of rapid hits, so it should be good with the explosions, I would think. Let's go with some more vortex blade here. So that's all blades area, like I said. That sounds good for a triple blade build here. Make it easier to get lots of hits with them. Vortex blade now pulls enemies. That sounds interesting. Sure. Let's go with the crit here. Blade skill crit is pretty good, sure. Let's go with the detonator for some more AoE damage. Explosive burn damage. Active skill explosion sounds good. That should apply to all three of my blades and their rapid attacks. some more lucky charm, I think. Or not. So blade skills, big crit chance there, sounds pretty good. I can't move! There's nothing even blocking me. What? Like, there's one guy barely touching me, and I just can't move at all for some reason. Let's go with some more detonator there. Active skill explosion chance sounds good. Those sound pretty good once I get a bit more explosion chance. But I want to get that consistency up first. Get some more crit stuff here. Crit damage every 5 seconds, or crit damage for fuel. I think that one sounds pretty good. Detonator. Let's level up the active skills a little bit. 30% damage for all blade scales seems pretty good. First count of cleaver for missing fuel. Yeah, let's go with the big damage to everything here. Oh, I got two things actually. Active skill explosion chance, sure. Let's grab some more vortex blade. Full area and area seems really good. Sure. Let's get some cleaver here. All blade damage looks pretty solid. get a bit more vortex blade here, all area. A lot of pull power and pull area. It sounds pretty nice with what I'm going for here. So the AoE is seeming a lot better, at least. Those slime guys are still pretty hard to kill, though. And they just constantly block your movement if you're anywhere near them. Let's go with some more crit stuff here. Crit damage seems like the only choice here. Let me get a bit more cleaver. That has some pretty nice blade damage, so I'm liking the levels here so far. 30% to 3 different weapons seems really good. Double lucky charm. Magically delicious. Crit damage, sure. Crit hit with rapid fire skills, 20% chance to refill current magazine. Can I see what other skills I have? It doesn't look like it. Tab doesn't do anything. 1.35 times that skill's area? That sounds insane on vortex blades. Let me grab that. I have a bunch of area on vortex blades. Let me pump up vortex blades a bit. I can't move, even though they're not really blocking me there. Blades area, it's okay, but it's only 8%. Maybe I'll get something cool at a higher level, and I actually do have the crit damage that scales with area now, so it's actually not bad. Area is probably one of my best stats now since it allows me to hit more often and I get crit damage scaling with it on top of that. More vortex blades. More area. Vortex blades. Pull area, and pull power increase for every vortex on the every second on the ground. Hit interval. Every explosion increases the duration. Man, those two together sound really cool. But I don't think I can get those now. Oh wait, that's the... Oh no, I thought the border color might have meant it was special for that area, but I guess that's just whichever one I was looking at. Well, I guess I'll try that and pump my explosion stuff later so that they just stay on the ground permanently. Sounds kind of cool. More vortex blades. Explosion, burn, hit interval. I think I like the hit interval there. I already have a decent amount of explosion chance from the detonator thing, and that will multiply by it and really ramp up the duration and damage they deal. Oh god, I can't move there. Yeah, those blades are lasting a long time with that many targets for them to hit. More vortex blades. Every blade skill, every hit increases the next cast area by 2%. That sounds insane with the crit damage scaling with the area thing I have already. Poison drone. Creates a poisonous trail that will remain for 5 seconds. Trail deals 10 damage to enemies and characters that come into contact with it. Every time a cell is opened, the poison tank fills up a certain amount. If the poison tank is empty, the gadget will not work. Vortex blades. Hit interval by -10%. Not bad. more lucky charm, I think, here. Crit damage or fuel. Seems like the most consistent out of these. My fuel actually isn't too bad on this run since I can actually AoE stuff down pretty quickly. So I can just pull a lot more stuff together and then gather it all. Duration increase on the vortex blades is working very nicely as well, with all the hits and explosions they can deal. If I can group some of them up on the little meta eggs like that as well, then the vortex blades will land on the enemies and just shred them for me. More lucky charm. 0.3% for every current fuel, sure. Lucky charm, more crit damage for fuel. Should have very high crit damage on the big AoE skills now. Well, I'm right on top of the damage station. Count of all blade skills. Feather blades settle, deal double damage and their area is increased. I think I like the +1 count here. It's a pretty big increase to all of them. 100% there, 50% there, 33% there. Seems pretty good. Oh my god, those vortex blades are insane now. I'm actually lagging a little bit with that. Rapid fire magazine size plus 25%. Oh, that must be for the garage. It's an item. So maybe I have that unlocked now. Gotta find things in the maps to unlock the new stuff, it looks like. I honestly can't see that well with all of those spinning blades. That might be kind of bad. I'm really slow from something. There's so many blades I can't really see. What have I done? So there we go, the garage is unlocked. 30 bioshards. Dash, poison drone, ammo box. So it looks like you've got a loadout for each of the characters that you can customize. Pair this item. And then I guess you can... The character's rank is not yet high enough? For real? That's kind of lame. So I guess all you can do for now is the little trinkets. Honestly, 10 damage doesn't sound that good, and it damages yourself. I think I would generally rather have the dash with how easy it is for enemies to block you. But man, I find an item and I can't even use it yet. That's kind of disappointing. But I have a bit more meta currency now. I can get one small upgrade somewhere. These seem to be for specific weapon types. That actually seems pretty good, but 600 each is extremely expensive. So I guess just some random small global upgrades for now. It's actually not bad if you're grabbing the detonator, but I can't even put any more points in there anyways. So I guess it's trigger range or health regen. Health regen's not bad, but that's about all I can do. So yeah, that Swarm Grinder has some pretty cool mechanics where you can choose how many enemies you want to fight, and you need a certain amount to keep your fuel and health sustained, but you kind of have to balance the risk versus reward there. But I actually do enjoy the game a decent amount. Not too bad so far. They've added some more customization with gadgets and some items that you can apply. It does seem like it'll take a while to unlock all of that stuff, but there's 4 different slots. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.